On today's Travel Bites with Liesel 81, US on holiday, Nigerian Thanksgiving in Dallas. As far back as I can remember, my trips to the US were always work-related or visiting friends and family. Last year, I got to experience Thanksgiving in the US because I visited my niece at our family friend's place where she was staying, and I was able to enjoy this delicious Nigerian Thanksgiving buffet, which I'll be showing you parts of. But it also got me thinking as to what would be the reasons why I would go to the US just for holiday. And that's what I'm going to talk about on this episode. I'm also going to talk about what I felt about Dallas and San Antonio. So come along, let's check this out. So let's take a tour of the room. Perfect. There you go. This is the living area. Let's go down. Let's say sleeping. And you can see that glass panel leads to the bathroom. I've got a sofa in case I'm expecting guests, and I've got a table to work on. Actually, two tables. There's another work table there. And then I'm going to show you the really, really cute parts of it. Like, you come in, that's your bathroom, wardrobe. You've got a safe to hang up your stuff. Oh my Lord, guys, like seriously, I would say totally yes on all levels. Like, hello, and you are in downtown Dallas. You can walk. If you needed to walk anywhere, you can walk. So dare I say, I did save the best for the last. And we'll be going over and out to go have some Thanksgiving dinner. We need to find some pumpkin pie. We still don't have pumpkin pie. We're going to find it. We're going to buy it. And we're going to head off to some Thanksgiving dinner. Where are you? 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 So I came in late for the Thanksgiving food, but it's all there. Like, seriously, there's the pie. The famous pie.
Heat it up so that she can use it.
There's fried chicken. There's the mac and cheese.
Shrimp mac and cheese.
Shrimp, okay. Oi, this is what I would have liked to eat. This is a...
You want, yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh my God. Oh my God, this is the real
It's
one.
spicy though, just
Yeah.
so you know.
Okay. This is the... Now, serious thing you cook with this, so chineke. Wow.
Just the veggie, or you want it with rice, or just...
Just the veggie. Just the veggie, yeah. Wow. I'm impressed. Is this one puff puff?
But puff that did not puff puff. I just said, you know what? This was like the last time I was trying to keep it so it would still be hot.
Yeah.
It was. I just said, well, this is. I was clearly tired, but that's all I can say. It was supposed to.
Hey, see turkey. My God.
So please,
how many people were you expecting? Because how many people were you expecting? See jollof rice.
Coconut rice.
Coconut. My God. This is a few hours before heading to the airport, and this is my last accommodation on this trip. Just a few final notes. To be honest, I've never really come to the US for holiday, and it's never really been a place that I think of when I say, oh, I want to go on a holiday. I've always come here because of work, visiting friends, or visiting family. And two things that might be changing in that direction is, on the way here, I saw two documentaries that were focused on South Dakota, and I learned about the Black Hills and the nature, and I was like, oh my God, I really would love to see that. And on one of my previous trips, I kind of like realized how many parks they are here. So if I ever did come to the US and it wasn't to visit a friend, family, or work, I would only come to go see certain landscapes and experience certain natural things that they had. Otherwise, it's not one of the places that are like high up on my list when it comes to where to go, so to speak. Nonetheless, I really had fun in San Antonio. I loved San Antonio. It has a totally different vibe from Dallas. You saw more people in the town. People were walking around. People were more present. When you're in downtown Dallas, like, it's like a ghost town. I love Deep Ellum and maybe Bishop Arts. So there are pockets of Dallas where there's a bit more human activity and interaction. Otherwise, it's just people zapping around in their cars. And there are areas where maybe you get to experience a different part of Dallas. So if I were to pair. I really like the vibe in San Antonio in terms of the people around, stuff's happening. The river walk definitely makes it special. The history definitely makes it interesting. With Dallas, what I found is that with the different pockets of neighborhoods, they are places where you can get your own vibe. So for my last day, I was like, I'm gonna take it easy, but I still had like a walking schedule I made. My hotel, this hotel, which is A Loft in downtown Dallas, is absolutely gorgeous. I love the room, the property, the location. And so because it's central, it's opposite the Pioneer Plaza, I picked out a route to walk around, and it started with the Founders Plaza, then the JFK Memorial, then Clyde Warren Park, which is absolutely gorgeous. Then from there to the farmers market, which had like a food hall with different restaurants, and then a shed where probably the produce is sold on certain days because it was empty when I was there, or maybe it's during the morning, I have no idea. And then from there I went to the mural, the Visit Dallas murals, which was in Deep Ellum. And because I had eaten on the first night I came, or I ordered Uber Eats from Pecan Lodge, I had gotten a bit hungry and I was like, okay, let me see if I can get a bite there since I already know the food. It was closed, unfortunately, but the food was good that I ordered from them. So I then decided, okay, I want to kick off the last thing on my bucket list I really wanted to do, which was not my bucket list, on my to-do list, which I really wanted to do was the Botanical Gardens and the White Lake Park, I think that's what it's called. So I took an Uber over there. There was a bus going, but I kind of missed the bus because I was panicking about being able to pay for the bus because I had $20. The machine in the bus does not give you change. And I was trying to go get, the money broken down by buying a coffee or something, and then they didn't have change. And I was like, great. So at the end of the day, I was like, okay, fine. I took an Uber. It was like $11 from where I was. So I went to the Botanical Garden, and it closes at 5. So I had like 2.5 hours. Beautiful, amazing views of the lake from the garden, the plants, and they had this thing going about the 12 days of Christmas. So they had like carousels set up depicting the different, things that we're talking about in the 12 days of Christmas Carol. And then afterwards, I decided I really wanted to see the lake. At this time, I was like 17, like 5 o'clock, and my phone was dying. So I was like, uh-oh, I can't get an Uber if it dies, and I don't really know if I want to get an Uber because I can take the bus straight to downtown. The Uber would have been like $23 or something, and the bus is like $3. So I was like, it's like 10 times. Well, not exactly 10 times, but close enough. So I was like, nah, don't need to do that. And I was still thinking about going to the comedy club, which I didn't because I was very tired. So I decided to walk around the lake and then take the next bus. I walked a bit, but then I was like panicking because I was like, what if the bus doesn't come, my phone dies, I can't call Uber, and I'm stuck out here in the middle of nowhere. So I kind of like walked around a bit, got a beautiful sunset over the lake. I didn't see much of it. There's a perfect route around the lake that you should walk if you have time. People cycle it as well. I had checked it before, it would have been like an hour or something, so it might be 6 kilometers. Because when I checked, like if I started from the Botanical Garden and went around the lake, or to a particular, I think it might be more than that though, because it was like to a particular part of it, so it might be longer than that. Anyways, so I did that, and then the bus was supposed to come at 5:54. I was 7 minutes late, but I still got on the bus, and I still had $20 that I could not put in the machine because if I put it, I won't get my money back. So I was like, I've got $20. What are we going to do? And then I tried to pay with the card, and the machine either did not recognize. I don't know what was the whole deal. And he was like, okay, fine, you can go. And I was like, okay, so it does then balance out, because the other day when I went with Winnie on the bus, I had $10, and the guy didn't tell me that the thing doesn't give change. So I put the money in, and we needed only 2 tickets, which would have been $6. And he was like, oh, you're not going to get your money back. I was like, great. So I took a third ticket, which I didn't really need. And it was dated, but at the end of the day, it balances out because I had already paid for an extra ticket, which I couldn't use. And it was kind of him. So I got to Griffin, so down, and then I had like 7 minutes to come back to the hotel. So it's really, really central. I can recommend it. 8:22, gotta get to the airport. Let me know in the comment section, when was the first time you went to the US? Why did you go? What are the reasons you go where you go to in the US? And what do you think about my idea of visiting the national parks? I do hope you've enjoyed this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Yours truly, Liesl81.